Month.
Oh, look, Gunner got out of jail. It was so good to see an African team in the World Cup semifinals till they started all that whistling. I'm like, get out. Get out. That's why we couldn't have y'all before. Welcome to Open Mind. We like to start the show with a few stories or a hot take on a story you're not likely to see anywhere else. I'm from gorgeous Prince George's, and now I spilled the tea in D.C., so you know, these jokes come from a place of love, if in fact that was something I was capable of. Let's start things off by saluting a hometown hero. Last night, the Washington Capitals' Alex Ovechkin made history, scoring 3 goals and becoming just the 3rd NHL player to reach 800 career goals and the first to do it with a single team.
Kuznetsov had the shot, and there it is, 800. Alexander Ovechkin has done it. And here come the hats and the team.
Oh man, it seems like only yesterday when Ovi was drinking out of the Stanley Cup all over DC. Y'all remember that. Now he has another reason to celebrate. One can make a strong case for Ovi being the greatest athlete in DC sports history. I know, I bring it up, people go crazy, then I list his bona fides and y'all quiet down. We've had a lot of greats, but this guy is in the GOAT conversation in his sport. Mic drop. He scored all 800 of his goals in a DC uniform. Let's enjoy his excellence while we still can. Congratulations to Ovi. The Caps, by the way, have won 5 games in a row. Here's to hoping we have more reasons to celebrate come playoff time. Now let's head over to Texas for this next story. A former San Antonio police officer named Matthew Luckhurst, who gained infamy after he tried to give a sandwich filled with dog feces to a homeless person, was hired as a reserve officer on the Floresville Police Department just 5 months after he was last fired. This is according to a report by the Express News. Yeah, he looks like the type. I'm gonna be honest. That picture screams out smug sociopath. Now, the poop sandwich was what got him fired the first time, but a third-party arbitrator got him his job back 3 years later. And then he was fired again after an investigation found that he left an unflushed turd in a women's bathroom at a police station and smeared a brown substance on the seat after one of the female officers asked the staff to keep the bathroom clean. So, of course, thanks a lot, third-party arbitrator. Thank you for that. Sounds like the system really works. Now, what exactly is this guy's fascination with doo-doo? I need to know. More importantly, who hires somebody after all of that? Other police officers. That's who. Because police will look out for their own, even if they behave like a chimpanzee. And you know what? That's not even a fair comparison, because chimps only throw poop in captivity, since they don't have rocks or other objects, and since they can't get close enough to you to tear your face off. So there's your anthropology lesson for the day. Science has proven this guy's behavior is less evolved than a zoo primate. I wouldn't trust Matthew Luckhurst to work in fast food, let alone law enforcement. But Texas keeps giving him a badge and a gun. Now, this does absolutely nothing to improve the public's trust in the police. Not when Officer McCrapstain represents the badge. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link, and this link is weak, brown, and smelly. Let's shift gears from Dookie with this next story, where a dog owner is defending her decision to dye her miniature schnauzer red, white, and green to look like the Grinch.
What started as a creative way to get Ashley Spielman's mini schnauzer Rizzo into the holiday spirit quickly gained attention across the globe.
Mr. Grinch.
Spielman posted a video on TikTok after dyeing Rizzo to match the infamous Grinch. Now the video earns nearly 1 million likes.
If the whole point was to get him into the holiday spirit, does he look in the holiday spirit? Does it look like any of that worked? This is the one time I wish dogs could talk, because Rizzo looks highly confused. Thankfully, the dye is harmless physically. Psychologically, who knows? This might be Rizzo's villain origin story. I mean, he's already green. He could go from the Grinch to the Joker. Now, I will say that the groomer did actually do a great job. The actual Grinch would probably be impressed with this look. But tell you this, I wouldn't do it to my dog, because Biscuit should have a say in the matter. Now, if one day she's able to write me a 2-page essay on why I should take her to the groomers and spend a bunch of money to dye her hair to look like a cartoon character, that's when I'll do it. No disrespect to Rizzo. If he's happy, I'm happy. But I mean, Kermit the Frog said, it ain't easy being green. Be careful, Streets is watching. I chose this last story out of Australia because it's a tale of mayhem and perseverance. A pair of emu named Kevin and Carol vanished after being banned from an outback pub for targeting tourists, pinching food, drinks, and car keys, and leaving behind a general trail of devastation, as you can see there. But now they've resurfaced, this time with kids. Now they look tame, but don't let the smooth taste fool you. These two are a menace. The pub has a sign up banning the giant birds, despite the fact that emus can't read. They are basically like ostriches with really bad attitudes, but they always look ready to fight, and that's probably because they're always ready to fight. They're basically the honey badgers of the avian kingdom, the black Air Force Ones of birds. Now, these emu left to start a family, but came back like, hey, we still run this town, and you know what? I respect it. The family that thugs together stays together. So Kevin and Carol, congratulations on your 4 little babies. Here's hoping they grow up to be strong and healthy members of your bird gang. My favorite story? You know it's got to be Ovi, but Rizzo, the Grinch Dog, and Thug Emu are fantastic too.